Hello and welcome back to Around the Block. I'm Joshua Clater, hanging out in Psychobabble's articles. I suggested that I make some videos for him. He thought it was a good idea. And after the first three videos, maybe in the future, he won't think it'll be such a great idea anymore. I've actually moved to the tournament practice room because I just lost 3 rounds in a row against the mirror match, and I'm hoping that the tournament practice room will show up some different decks. With that said, I don't like this hand. I've got all the mana in the world I need though, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it. Oh, and we've got a white deck. There's a favorite hoplite. This temple. This temple shows us a cure that's going to stay on top. It may not kill the favorite hoplite, but it may kill something else. It will not be killing the favorite hoplite. That will be a job for a hero's downfall. And he is going to gain 10 life here shortly, which is not a huge deal. 10 life is, it's just 10 life. I am not afraid of your 10 life, sir. My dogs were going nuts, but while I was on mute, we killed the Wingsteed Rider with the Farakas Cure, and then we killed the Hoplite with Downfall. He's missed, or our opponent's missed a land drop. We've got another Downfall, but we're going to go ahead and read some bones here. We'll keep the Gray Merchant on top and shift that island to the bottom. And we have Hythonia, which is one of the better tools to have against the heroic deck. If you can survive that long, that is. And that's what we're looking to do. We're just looking to survive. There's another ordeal. I really don't want to run my hero's downfall into a God's Willing. That would make me quite the sad panda. But since he played the hopeful spirit, we don't have to worry about that. We can just play downfall. We have a whip now. Says hi to everyone. Anyways, let me make sure that I'm off mute. Uh, he's got the Eidolon. It's going to attack me to 8. And another wing steed rider. So we're going to go ahead and cast our first Gray Merchants so we can start gaining some life back and make our Overlord a little bit better. I imagine just the riders coming in. So I'll take 2, I'm going to 8. He follows that up with a Phalanx Leader. We're going to make our Hythonia now. Get the Facebook notifications off. Sorry that y'all had to hear those. I wonder what the annuls are in here for the sideboard for. Like, I guess you could make a case to have a null in the board for this kind of matchup, but isn't removal just better? Maybe a null in the or is good against the mono black mirror because you can annul the Erebos or the Whip. And we're going to go ahead and block. He's got 2 cards in hand. There's a pretty good chance that we end up getting blown out by something. Dauntless Onslaught. We're at 2, and we're facing down a 4/4 flyer. So I reckon we need to play around God's Willing for right now, and go ahead and cast our Gray Merchants. That'll put us up to a healthier 8. And since he flies, we can go ahead and attack for 6. So it's now 19 to 8. We're gonna have a couple of options if we survive in the next turn. The Wingstead Rider is now a 5/5 lifelinker. So Hythonia the Cruel may have to be blowing herself up soon. Or, I'm sorry, he's a 6/6 lifelinker. Forgot about the counter and then the +1/+1 from the bestow creature. Okay, well we can't rightly cast Thoughtseize right now. we can cast whip, attack for 8, and hope that he doesn't have another, and then Thoughtseize, or we can go ahead and we can go ahead and attack for 8 now. No, we have 7 mana, so we can't actually Monstrosity Ithonia. So we're gonna have to cast Whip. That put us to 10. We can Thoughtseize, but we're just gonna cross our fingers and hope he doesn't have another Dauntless Onslaught to finish us off. If he does, that is fantastic for him. If he doesn't, it is fantastic for us. He has actually conceded the match, which has made this video pretty useless, but we'll go ahead and load this deck up into the deck editor, and I'll show you how I would have sideboarded. We would have brought in the extra cures. We would have brought in the keepsake Gorgons, and I believe I didn't see a lot of X1s. I mean, there was the Spirit, so the Viper's Kiss, and not too huge on. We would have taken out Disciple. We would have kept in our Eidolons. We probably would have taken out the Disciples and 3 Thoughtseizes. Or maybe 4 Thoughtseizes and left a Disciple in, since it can block every so often. So that's how the sideboard would have happened had that match actually came to a natural conclusion instead of just a conceded match. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this recording, and hopefully before all is said and done, we'll get to sideboard these annuls in against something. So I'm Joshua Clater for Around the Block. Thank you very much for watching.